All right, soldiering on with the next dark pattern that we're looking at in this class on dark patterns in UX design. This is emotional blackmail. So what is emotional blackmail? Emotional blackmail is when companies use emotional pleas to get us to make a decision that benefits the company rather than our own self-interest or what we might perceive as our own self-interest, allowing us to make that choice. Concepts at play here. So there's an element of guilt and shame to get us to make a decision that's favorable to the company. They're seeking to leverage our negative emotions to make a decision that goes against our own self-interest. In this case, guilt and shame are the ones that they are using to try and see this. We'll see some examples of this in a moment. There's also some trust, though, too, going on here, and I didn't put this in the slideshow, and I feel like I should have, because we are trusting some of these big names to help us understand what the best decision for us might be, and help guide us to that decision. And we'll see here in a moment how some of this plays together. Let's actually take a look at a few of these. These are really, really common in just about every exit pop-up ever. It's a concept called comfort shaming, which is a subset of emotional manipulation. So you see these a lot in these confirmation dialogues. This one came from Popular Mechanics. I haven't been able to reproduce this one in a while, but it was up a while back. This one is unlock our ultimate do-it-yourself guide. You can enter your email and unlock the guide, or down here it says to dismiss it. There's no X or anything. It's not allowing you to click outside of it or click an X to get rid of it. You have to say, no thanks, I'll just swing by IKEA. As if IKEA is somehow terrible. I think the desk behind me actually and the lights above it are IKEA, and a lot of the stuff I have in my house is IKEA. Certainly they're not a sponsor or anything like that, but there's nothing wrong with IKEA, even though I love Popular Mechanics. It's something to keep in mind there. This one comes from Sears. Well, Sears was still in business. Maybe this is an example of some of the stuff they were doing that got them out of business. But looking for our best deals, enter your email to get started. Once again, no X or anything. In order to get out of this pop-up, you have to click no thanks, I don't like deals. Again, using our shame and guilt against us. And using some of the trust against us that Sears is going to give us some really good, valuable deals if we enter in our information. Let's take a look at one more of these comfort shaming pop-ups. This one comes from beautieslimited.com. Apologies for the graininess here, but we can still probably see it. So this is an opportunity for free shipping. You can complete your purchase or say, not interested, I'd rather pay for shipping. So again, using that shame and guilt against us to have these direct conversations, so to speak, with the computer that we're interacting with to say, no thanks, I don't want this. I'm going to do something that seems silly or seems stupid. It's worth noting, though, that emotional manipulation happens all over the place. Let's take a look at something that Holly, I believe it's Holly Schroeder or Holly Schrader. I'm sorry, Holly. I interact with you so much on Twitter, but I've never talked to you, so I don't know how to pronounce your last name. So apologies, I'm not getting that correct. But she interacts a lot with me on Twitter, has some great thoughts. She is at 314UX Holly, and she brought this up the other day. This comes from Chipotle tweets, and let's take a quick look at this. So this is buying a gift card for somebody on Chipotle's website. When you go to buy a gift card, one thing that they throw up there is that, okay, you can select your amount, but no, the amount may or may not perceive to correlate with how much you like this person. Ouch. I mean, that is a really harsh, emotional, manipulative move to try and get you to add more money to the gift card. Gift card purchases and the amount that goes on gift cards are a big thing for a lot of retailers. There are studies that show, at least back when I worked in the retail industry, which is a while ago, but I'm sure this still holds up, maybe not quite to the percentage, but the same concept, that people will spend up to 50% more when making a gift card purchase compared to the amount that's actually on the gift card. So if someone's buying a gift card for $50, they'll spend usually a total of $75. Or if they're buying a gift card for $100, they'll spend $150 on a particular order. Not sure that works necessarily with Chipotle, but it's certainly something that's out there to keep to think of, and certainly one of the reasons why these companies have a vested interest in trying to get you to put as much money as possible onto a gift card for them. It's just another example of how companies are using those shame and guilt and sort of negative emotional feelings against us to try and make a decision that benefits them and not necessarily us.